not even right on the lake, though, is it?
The beacon?
Yeah.
It
It's like in the
wasn't
middle
right
of
on
a
the lake,
neighborhood.
but it had like a little dock that you
Yeah.
could walk to get, to get to by boat. So the channel marker we can get to by boat.
Oh, there's one of the marinas would actually bring food out to you as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember which one.
The one in Syracuse over here.
Maybe. Yeah. So anyway, you can get to this one by boat. I know the Frog you can get to by boat. You can get to by car, however you want to come. But this is one of our hangouts when we were hanging out at the lake. So we would always come here to eat, or the Frog, whichever. Yeah. So we're gonna go inside and get some food and see if it looks like it used to look in the old days.
Say hello, Dee.
Oh, hi.
So now we're sitting at our table. And this is our view for lunch today. Some of you may remember this view. But I think most of the time we were either inside or on the boat when we had our lunches here. We used to tie right up to this dock. Any more to add?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I think you edited. Okay, so we're at the Oakwood Hotel at Lake Wawasee. So we're gonna take you through Oakwood Park. This is where my grandma and grandpa Johnson used to have a house. I'll take you up there and show you the house and the park, where I used to play when I was little. But the hotel is a big thing too. In the old days when I was little, they used to have a candy shop, which was right here. And so Mom and Dad would give me money usually, and then I'd play in the park and then get to go to the candy shop. You just run in barefoot and get candy and whatever. Good place for little kids to go to. Andy and I got married. Sorry.
Hush.
Sit. Hush. Stop. So Andy and I got married in front of the Oakwood Hotel here.
On the frog boat.
On the frog boat. Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see that sometime, either today or next weekend. That's all. We'll take you around and let you look.
And just so you get a better view of the building itself, we actually had our first night after we were married up in here.
So this is another view from the hotel, from the Oakwood Hotel. Everything looks the same pretty much, except I remember there is 2 docks right out here that people could go swimming off of. I don't know why they took those down. That's kind of sad. We used to play on those all the time and go swimming, but it looks like people are swimming anyway out here. The lack of docks isn't bothering them much.
Yeah.
But you can see the Lily building in the distance. Andy, I don't know if it's still called the Lily building or not.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I zoomed in on it.
Yeah. But everything, the lake looks the same, smells the same. But we're gonna take a little walk around the hotel right now.
I see the canal is in Sandbar all the way out there. Around that point and all that, right?
Yeah, it's way around.
To the right around
2
that
points. Point? Yeah, actually another point, but yes.
Yeah.
Did you tell him I told him earlier we got married in front of the hotel,
right out here.
like right here where we are standing.
Right out here on the boat.
So this is the church at Oakwood Park. Grandma and Grandpa, my grandma and Grandpa were big time members here, but just walking by. I know this means nothing to anybody but me, because this is the playground that when I'd stay with Grandma and Grandpa Johnson, come down and spend hours upon hours at the playground right here. I was really excited that it's still there. If you look at this building at the top of the sidewalk, so we used to skateboard down this hill. It looks like nothing right now to you, and definitely to me too, but when you're little, it was a big hill and it was a big thing that we used to skateboard on. I'll show you the next thing.
It's amazing what happens when you grow up.
So this tin house right here used to be a friend of mine that I used to play with when we'd come visit Grandma and Grandpa. And then this yellow house straight ahead, that was Grandma and Grandpa Johnson's house that we used to stay at. It looks absolutely nothing like it used to look. It used to be white, I believe. They didn't have the fence and the deck out front. So it looks totally different, but same house. I'm gonna see if I can sneak around to the back. Okay. So here's their house from the back. This used to be a garage actually. And Grandma and Grandpa had a sign, it was called This'll Do. And now it's called DQ. So, I don't know. Mom and Dad named their house This'll Do too because their house was the second house after Grandma and Grandpa's, which I always thought was cute. And if you turn this way, this building up here was the conference center. So they have like big functions and gatherings up there. One of the things I remember is we had one of our Frank reunions in there and we all spent the night. The whole building, this building over here, looked a whole lot different than it does now. So they've remodeled quite a bit. I have no idea what it looks like inside now. We'll move on. So this is down lower, the lower part of Oakwood Park. We're looking up. This area right here, where the trees are. When I was growing up, they used to have sandy trails back in there. We always called them the sand dunes. They weren't really sand dunes, but again, funny to look at things as an adult compared to when you're a kid because it looked so big back then. Right here's where Mom and Dad used to park their boat. And I was telling Andy, you know, imagine we would go out on the lake all day long, be hot and sweaty, come back in, and we would have to climb the hill all the way back up to the cabin, to Grandma and Grandpa's cabin. We didn't have these nice sidewalks and steps and everything that they have now. So we would just climb the hill, and if you're lucky, you could ride in the car with Dad, because Dad would carry all the big, heavy stuff, and he would just drive back up. And we'll take you around.
There's the nice new sidewalk she's talking about. She was supposed to talk about the, we're on the other side of the Hilltop Convention Center. She was telling you where they used to have the family, or had a family reunion and stayed all night there. So we've walked down from there down to here. All right, well, we're back at the Essen House again, but this time we're here on Thursday night. And Thursday night, you guessed it, it's the cruise in. So, my mom and stepdad just joined us. That is a beautiful Ford pickup. And that would be fun to drive too. Beat the crap out of you, more like. Try to drive it on a racetrack, not on regular roads. Oh, here we go. There's one right here too. Oh yeah. 460. Yeah. So, yeah, this is, we're going to be busy for a little bit, and then we'll have some wonderful Essen House fried chicken and roast beef and all that for dinner. Well, it's noisy again, as you can tell. That's because we have returned to the museum with my mom and stepdad along for the ride. Here we go again. Just Mom having a little chat with her best friend here at the RV museum.
We make friends easily here.
Okay, well this time we're on the ground level. Now you can actually get a better view of this demo vehicle.
Show that lighting.
Yeah, it's incredible. Wow. Just trying to get it all in here. Wow. Trying to do this and walk up steps, it's not as easy as it might seem. So yeah, we got the driver's cockpit here. And then you got the Furion cameras here. And you got another set of cameras over here. And you see we're getting our picture taken all together now. And so the slides aren't all the way out. See, this has got some room to go yet. But even still, I think the slides might be all the way in, but still there's a lot of room to walk around in here. Oh yeah, and there's the things they would demo here. And there's the stairway to the roof, so you can get to the helicopter.
The next generation of lifestyle vehicles and products.
So I back up to the bathroom and shower area. We get our picture taken again. Yeah, isn't this cool? Well, you're way up above all the traffic and stuff. That's amazing. Very nice shower. Oh man. And right above here is the platform. In fact, you can actually see right up here. So this whole ceiling is the bottom of the platform for the helicopter. Yeah. So you got that. Only one window back here, because that wall and this wall, that looks like a window, but it's not. That wall is actually a video wall on the outside, along with the back wall. We'll do some more on the outside in a minute. All right, we're back on the outside now. And I was telling you, in the bedroom, there's a video wall. Well, here's the big video screen right here. Talk about tailgating at the, for college football. This would be the thing to have. And then there's another huge video screen here. Yep, diesel pusher. That's what we suspected. And there's the bedroom window. And then the slide for the kitchen. Okay, so it's not all the way in, but it's far from all the way out. Can't really see the helipad, but you can see the handrails up here. And you can see part of the pool deck. If you've seen the previous video, you can see it from the upper section there where we can actually see on top. Well, you can see the front of the pool. So, yeah, it's a amazing. It's an amazing machine. So I think that'll do for now.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
Okay, so we're back here at Lake Wawasee again, this time on the boat. And we're going down the old canal where Merle and Jean used to live, or have their house.
Your father-in-law. That cannot be the same original house.
No, it's been totally redone.
Wow.
They might have started with the same bones, but they sure changed it a lot.
Oh my goodness.
So those sliding doors there are where the
They added on to
the
that.
big front window used to be. Oh yeah, they added on.
Because the main door was right where that last set of flower pot windows.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Very nice. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, big changes. That's where Don's sailboat used to be. Right there in the fire pit there.
And then next door,
Yep. And there's the garage. Oh, they got a back door to the garage too. That's nice. Get a breeze through there. Looks like, I don't know. I think the bunks are still in there.
really?
I think so.
You have to swing around again.
So, anyway, and we're heading back out of the canal now. Oh, here we are at another, I don't know, memory lane, whatever you want to call it. Another historical thing for us. This isn't the boat we got married on. It's the one that replaced it. So,
But very,
it's the SS Lily Pad.
very similar, but this boat's a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger, yeah. And of course, that means we're sitting here for lunch at the Frog. Another Wawasee staple.
Yes.
Yes, my mom and stepdad.
And don't forget.
Oh yeah, I got the old dog too. I make everybody dizzy here.
Did you show my boat first?
No, I didn't show them our boat.
Well, it's our boat for the
It's
day.
not our boat, it's our
Our
boat for the day.
day.
So, there we are. That's what we're riding around in today. So, anyway, I guess that'll do for now. I don't think you need to see us all eating. Okay, well, we left the Frog. And last week we showed you the land side of the Oakwood Hotel. There's the water side. And then back there that way is the Frog in the canal somewhere. And then, so it was about knocked my stepdad out. Mom's busy with her phone back there. And the dog's just chilling out at her feet. And Dee's driving. So, it's my turn to recline and relax. Well, I can't sleep while she's driving. So, and onward we go. And of course, just like the Frog, any trip to Wawasee is not complete without visiting the sandbar. This is the local boat hangout joint. Everybody ties up on the sandbar, walks around boat to boat, swims, plays, barbecues, whatever. I'm sure there's a fair amount of drinking involved, as well as probably some other stuff. So, I will not get into those details. All right, that's all for this one. And another quick video as we pass the sandbar on the other side. Try not to run over anybody's anchor rope or anything. So, yep. Life at Wawasee out on the sandbar. All the families and not families all out here splashing around. Maybe some even living families. That's all for now. And this is where it all started at Lake Wawasee. This building here was what, built by Eli Lilly, who really spread the word about Lake Wawasee. It's the largest natural lake in the state, yet so small compared to the, as I call them, dam lakes. The reservoirs, like Monroe, south of Indianapolis and Bloomington. So, but this is where all of the who's who comes to. Are y'all seasick yet? So anyway, that's how it all began. Well, as you can see, we left our campground in Shipshewana, and this may seem to be kind of an unusual place to park for the night, but here we are. Tomorrow morning is why we're going to be here tonight. Some people already know what we're about to do, but those of you that don't, we'll find out tomorrow what's happening. That'll do for this week.